Hi guys, I'm Pixel. I'm going to be showing you how I made these cute little button hair clips and how I made this button headband. Okay, we do have a new setup. I did just move into a new hotel, so I'm, I'm in my bathroom because it's just the perfect white background. Okay, so first we're just going to get into the materials that I used. So here is all the materials I used. I used a bunch of different kinds of buttons, and you can get charms too if you'd like. You can search up nail charms or anything specific, but that's what I did to find these. I'm reusing my mom's hair clips. I didn't buy these, but I'm pretty sure they're not hard to find. I'm pretty sure there's better ones that you can find too, with like a completely flat hair clip and not with the middle piece missing. And then I got a bunch of headbands, but you can again just reuse old headbands. I haven't had any headbands. These are like $1.25 each. The glaze is optional. I just put the glaze on for extra protection. And then glue, I feel like you can use any kind of glue, but I heard that this works best, but I think hot glue will also work good too. Like, it's pretty thick, so I think hot glue would also be good. And again, this is optional, but if you want to add lace, any type of lace or ribbing, you can as well, and you can use the same instructions for them. This is how mine turned out when I did lace and buttons. So cutesy, so baby doll. Okay, I will link where I got all of my buttons from. All the ones that I got are on Amazon, so they'll be in the description below. But if you don't want to shop on Amazon, or you can't afford to shop on Amazon, whatever your reason is, you don't want to like shop on Etsy, or you just like can't afford to shop wherever, because I know these buttons are expensive. I think one of them was like $8. These ones like $8 for these. You don't need to buy anything online. I started with thrifting the buttons. I thrifted the buttons and I got like hundreds of buttons for like $2, less than $3. I don't think I've ever had to pay more than $3 for buttons. They give you a bunch of cute ones, but I figured I kind of wanted a specific thing. But if you just want button headbands, necessary, you do not need to pay a bunch. Okay, the headbands themselves, they cost like $1.25. I think that's how much I paid for each one, which I feel like you can also get from a thrift store, or you can just reuse an old one. I feel like the headbands are not like hard to find. Okay, that's why I'm also telling you, like, the buttons aren't hard to find either, especially if you're looking for cheap ones. All right, for all the headbands that I've made so far, these four are the ones that I'm currently selling. Oh my gosh, they're so cutesy. And then these last two. And I put glaze on this one just to see what it would look like. You can kind of see the difference, like it's clearly more shiny. And then I was kind of just experimenting with the lace. I feel like this would just be cute as a regular headband though. And more experimenting with lace and buttons together. Also pretty cute. And then these are the hair clips that I made. Okay. First thing that I recommend doing is, before you just like get your charms or your beads or your buttons or whatever, you want to organize them and lay them out before you just straight up glue them on. Like, go ahead and organize what you want to put on what. Making this video, I'm also making orders, and the next order I'm making is for this headband, so I'm just going to go ahead and get out all the buttons I want to match this headband. Alright, as you can see, I have out all my materials. I'm going to start right into the middle of the headband. I already kind of glued one on. But you don't need to like add a little bit of glue, add a button, add a little bit of glue, add a button. What I do is I kind of make enough room for a couple of buttons, and you don't need too much glue. Like, I'm not putting it everywhere, and I'm kind of smearing it. I'm not adding it, I'm just smearing the glue everywhere. And then I just place a button, and I don't wait till each one like dries. I just go ahead and place them on there pretty randomly. Make it look like a little effort, but like really cute, you know.
And I'm just going to do that all the way down, basically to the spikes. I know there's spikes down here too, but I'm just going to do it till here. But I know some people do, like some people just keep like an inch of their headband, like just this part. And then there's people that do the whole thing. Doesn't matter. It's still gonna look so cute. Okay, so I'll come back when I basically just finish mine. Okay, so here is how it came out. I made some of the apples upside down just cause. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add like a little bit of glaze in between them. In my opinion, adding glaze is completely optional, but this is an order, so it's just, I really want it to stay. Like, this is just an extra precaution. So you can choose to do this or not do this. Sorry, my glaze was not coming out. I had to poke a hole. See how I'm just like kind of adding them in the cracks though? This glaze also does dry clear, so if you want, you can just like paint the glaze on top, like I did with my other headband. This one, this is what it looks like when the glaze is fully painted on top. For my little hair clips, I just put the glaze in between the buttons. This is what it looks like when it's not like glazed on top, but you see how like it dried clear, like you can't see where I put it. So that's basically what I'm doing here, just putting them in between. So this is what it looks like when I put the glaze between the cracks. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's completely dry. It will be clear and just maybe a little extra shiny in some places. Alright, so here is how it turned out. Not all of it is dry yet, like you can still see a little bit right there, but the rest is pretty much done. I'm gonna still let it sit, but as you can see, again, it did dry clear. I don't mean to repeat myself, but look at that. I'd say if you do get glaze, make sure that it is clear and there's not like some white cast on it still, okay? And here is, sorry, here's how the other one that I did do with glaze in between the buttons as well. This is how it also came out. Clear, perfect, cutesy. This one might be my favorite too. That's basically how I made all my headbands and how I made my little hair clips. I would definitely add the glaze to the hair clips, or just making sure you're adding extra glue in between and under, like on the back and stuff. Sorry, there's a bunch of glue on my fingers, but you definitely want the extra precaution with the hair clips, because if you're going to add a button right there, you definitely are going to have to touch it to open it. And you see how like it's not coming off because the extra precaution. I feel like it would kind of come off if you didn't have that, but I've never done it, so it could just like stay optional. It's completely up to you, of course. Look how cutesy everything is. So okay, these are the full buttons. I kind of accidentally glued the hair clips so I'm trying to make sure they're open after they're done drying. Make sure they can still open. Okay, and that's how you make cute little button headbands and hair clips. Bye guys, thanks for watching.